Hello, great learners. You're welcome once again to Maths Theatre TV. In our lecture today, we're looking at special angle trigonometry ratio. All right, and we have two questions here to evaluate. Now, the first one here says 1 plus tan 60 tan 30, tan 60 plus tan 30. All right, now what's the special angle for this? We're going to look for that right now. Now, let's see if we can resolve that here. Now, if we have what? From an equilateral triangle, we cut this out. That's 90 degrees, and we have here 60. We have here 30. Then we say it's an equilateral, so let's assume the sides are 2, 2. So here's 2, here's 1. Then to get here now, let's assume here's the opposite, for instance. Now, if that's the opposite, to get that now will be what? The square of 2 minus what? The square of 1. And that will give us 4 minus 1, and that's 3. So to get the opposite, it becomes what? Root 3. So yes, root 3. Now, having gotten that now, if we take the 60, tan 60 here now equals to what? Tan 60 degree. Don't forget, tan is what? Tan is opposite over what? Adjacent. So this is the what? Opposite. That will give us root 3 over 1. That's the adjacent. So tan 60 is what? Is root 3. Then what about tan 30? Tan 30 is what? If we're using this angle now, tan 30 is opposite, which is 1, all over what? The adjacent, which is what? Root 3. So that gives us 1 over what? Root 3. Now you can rationalize this. If you rationalize the denominator by multiplying this by root 3, this will also give you what? Root 3 over what? Over 3. That will give you root 3 over 3. Now, I've gotten that now. So tan 60 is root 3, tan 30 is 1 over root 3. Now, let's go back now and what? And evaluate this. Now, the first one here says 1 plus what? Tan 60. And tan 60 that we said is what? Root 3. Then tan 30 is what? 1 over root 3. So multiply 1 over what? Root 3. All right? That's for the numerator. For the denominator, tan 60 again. That's root 3. Tan 30. 1 over what? Root 3. All right. Now, for the numerator, this, we strike out this. We cancel out. So we end up having 1 plus 1, which is equals to 2. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. That's for the numerator. For the denominator, we look for the LCM here. That will be root 3. 1 divided root 3 is root 3. Root 3 times root 3, that's root 9. And that will give us what? 3. The square root of 9 is 3. Root 3 times root 3, that's root 9. And the square root of 9 is 3. Then root 3 divided root 3 is 1. 1 times 1, that's 1. So for the denominator, we're having what? 3 plus 1, that's 4 root what? 4 root 3. So this is the numerator, this is the denominator. So coming back here now, this will give us what now? 2 divide, don't forget this sign is division. 2 divide 4 root 3. Okay, so that gives us 2 times what? Root 3 over what? 2 times root 3 over 4. Where 2 cancels itself is 1. Yes, what? Yes, 2. So the final answer there is what? Root 3 all ratio what? 2. Root 3 all ratio what? 2. So that's the outcome of what? That's the solution to that very what? Question. All right. Now, if you're getting any value from what we're doing here, please do hit the like button, subscribe, and most importantly, turn the bell notification on so you get instant notification when we post interesting lectures as when you're listening to right now. You can also help us to share this channel so that your friends can also benefit from it. Now let's see question 2 now. We also evaluate 2 tan alpha all over 1 minus tan square alpha, given that alpha is what? 30 degree. All right. Now we already have what? We already have the special angle for tan 30. All right. So let's substitute now. So this gives us what now? Solution. This gives us what? 2 tan 30. We are told that alpha is 30 degree. Now, all ratio what? 1 minus what? Tan what? Tan square 30 degree. That will give us what? Tan 30 degree. That will give us tan square 30 degree. All right? Okay. Now, let's proceed now. So here gives us what now? 2 times what? Tan 30 again. We said is 1 over root 3. We can use root 3 over 3. We'll see arrive at the same answer. Tan 30 is root 3 over 3. Okay. And at denominator we have 1 minus what? Here becomes what now? Root 3 over 3 all squared because the tan is squared. All right. So from the numerator now, we're having what then now? We're having 2 root 3 over what? 3 Then at the denominator, we are having 1 minus what? The square root of this is what? 9. And square root of 9 is what? 3. And the square root of this is what? 9. Since the square is affecting both numerator and denominator. And if we cancel here out, we have here 1, here's what? 3. So this gives us 2 root 3, all ratio what? 3. At the denominator, we now have 1 minus 1 over 3. 1 minus 1 over 3 will give us what? 2 over 3. All right, now taking this bar off, now we have 2 root 3 all ratio 3 divide what? The denominator, which is what? 2 ratio 3. So here will give us 2 root 3 all over 3 times, this reverses as 3 over 2. So this will cancel out this, right? 2 will cancel out 2. And we'll end up having what? We'll end up having just root 3. And that's the solution to this very what? To this very question. So that is how we resolve what? Special angles as regard what? As regard 1060 or 1030. Alright, so that will be the size of our lecture today. So if you've got any value from the two questions we just resolved right now, please, one more time, do hit the like button so that this video can be able to reach out to others. And also smash the subscribe button and turn the bell notification on so you get instant notification when we post interesting lectures as the one you just listened to right now. And also help us to share this channel so that others can also be beneficial on what we're doing in Math Theatre TV. Alright, so until I see you in our next lecture, don't forget your success is my delight. Peace.